which I have seen in Toastmasters, he has been doing very good, and also already has appeared. I mean, he is the one of our Toastmasters solid attempts where he starts the speech from the beginning. I welcome, and his New Year resolution is, we always take resolutions again and again, but we don't accomplish. So he has made up that he has to start again playing badminton for 2010. I welcome Abhishek for his fifth speech. Thank you. And I forgot to mention about his topic, sorry. Euthanasia. I don't know what is the meaning of that one. Euthanasia. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Pronunciation?
Thank you, Sunil. Thank you very much.
And he will be evaluated by Nikhil.
A deliberate intervention undertaken with the express intention of ending a life to relieve intractable suffering. Euthanasia, normally known as mercy killing. Euthanasia, a buzz, has suddenly comes to life when the apex court has rejected the plea of a writer Pinky Virani to grant mercy killing to Aruna Shanbag. Aruna Shanbag, a 61-year-old former nurse who cannot even participate in the debate going over euthanasia because she is lying in a hospital for the last 36 years with her brain as dead as the body is lying in the mortuary of the same hospital. Okay, leaving Aruna Shanbag here for a moment, I would like to throw some light on euthanasia. There are 4 categories where we can put this concept in. 1, passive euthanasia, in which doctors remove the life support system. Active euthanasia, in which medical assistants themselves give lethal substance to the patient. Voluntary euthanasia, in which patient himself asks for death. And involuntary euthanasia, in which someone else on behalf of patient asks for euthanasia. Okay, coming back to Aruna, who is waiting. And she don't even know that she is waiting because her brain is dead. She can't think. She is waiting for something nobody waits for. Death. A peaceful and dignified end of a 36-year-long agony. You coin this term, euthanasia, and suddenly the world divides in 2 groups, hit the road and start protesting against each other. Showing the placards for euthanasia, writing volumes against it, and giving their own point of views about right and wrong, life and death, crime and sin. We all know that some actions are restricted by the law. We call them crimes. Some actions are restricted by religion. We call them sins. But in this case, when it comes to Aruna Shanbag, the line dividing these 2 goes blurred. Killing Aruna Shanbag is a crime, and letting her in her current state is a sin. The groups oppose euthanasia give this reason that we are not God. We don't have any right to end someone's life. Obviously, Aruna is a victim of very, very unfortunate event, and that's why we as a society have a greater responsibility towards caring her. We should not count the number of years. We should see the bigger picture of value of life. Even if you give the argument that she cannot feel anything, she cannot appreciate the care society is showing on her, still we have something above the physical existence of brain, and that is the soul. Just think how disgusted her soul will feel when she will see that the same society which gave her those scars 36 years back is now running away from her. We must not forget that the very existence of human race on this planet is a result of 2 human behavior: staying together and protecting the weak. Okay, how many of you think that society should stop taking care of Aruna and stop feeding her forcefully? Anybody? who think she should continue? Okay, there are a couple of faces I can see, I can make out, who still feel that Aruna should continue in her current state as a specimen for medical examples. They say we should see a bigger picture of value of life. Can we call this a life? Aruna Shanbag simply exists. She doesn't live. Her brain is dead, her lungs and heart are working very fine, but she cannot feel the pain. She cannot feel the hunger. If hospital staff stop feeding her, she will leave this world without even a single pulse of pain going to her mind. Now, we were talking about the trauma of her soul. I would like to ask, don't we have any ethical responsibility towards the biological body which is lying in front of her, in front of us? What about that? And okay, even if I assume that there is some medically denied concept of so-called soul, even if I think, okay, it is there, then I want to ask what her soul would be feeling right now. She must be crying to get out of that body, to get out of this world and go to heaven where it should have gone long back. Okay, I agree that there are questions by the group who is opposing euthanasia that if we legalize this practice in India, we may set an example which may be abused in our country where rules and laws can be flouted and manipulated. Okay, to answer that, I want to say in our society we already has the definitions of our need of justified killing. For example, death sentences and war. What point I want to make here is, if we can standardize such forms of ending a life, why can't this? Friends, the essence of my today's speech is, if we can standardize and pen down such forms of ending a life such as death sentences and war, why can't we pen down the special clause of case of Aruna Shanbag, rarest and rarest case of Aruna Shanbag? It's high time Indian Penal Code should be upgraded to include such laws which says that such patients like Aruna Shanbag can leave this world peacefully. Thank you very much.
It was a